Hi friends, this is Tirupati Reddy, Faculty of Social Studies. Today we are going to discuss about UNO, United Nations Organization. What is this? Why it was formed? Already you know, in the world there were two world wars took place. First World War, Second World War. First World War between 1914 to 1918. Second World War 1939 to 45. After World War I in the year 1914 to 18, there is an organization to stop the wars. League of Nations was formed. League of Nations was formed, but League of Nations was failed to control the member countries to prevent wars. Again it leads to Second World War in the year 1939 to 45. Why League of Nations was failed? Means here the Treaty of Versailles in the year 1919, it was humiliated the Germany. The norms, the pacts which were made in Treaty of Versailles humiliated the Germany. Here there are two blocks there. One is victorious powers, another one is defeated power. Victorious powers, England, France, Russia. Defeated power, Germany. They made Germany as victim for World War I. The war loss indemnity should be paid by Germany. So Germany territories, Germany's army totally controlled by victorious powers. Total territories were occupied by victorious powers. We can say the seeds of World War II were sown in Treaty of Versailles by humiliating Germany. So Germany wanted to take revenge on victorious powers like England, France, Russia. It leads to World War II. So most of the territories of Germany were taken and distributed among the victorious powers. So in this way, the League of Nations, to control its member countries, victorious powers and defeated power like Germany, to control them, it was failed. League of Nations was failed when Hitler attacked Poland in the year 1919. World War II started in the year 1939. 1939, World War II started. After World War II, to prevent wars, to preserve peace, another organization, UNO was formed in the year 1945. UNO, United Nations Organization, was formed. This is especially to provide the peace to the world. In which year it was formed? In the year 1945, October 24th. To form this, we need some rules and regulations. Here in India, we have constitution. In the same way, UNO also has set of rules and regulations. It is called as a Charter of the United Nations. It is called as Charter of the United Nations. So whatever the member countries in UNO should abide these rules, agreed these rules to maintain peace. Now at present it was formed on October 24th, 1945. Its headquarters located in San Francisco, USA. With 50 countries it was formed. At present it has nearly 200, exactly 193 countries are there. Exactly 193 countries are there at present. So what is this UNO? What are the organs are present in UNO? What are the sister concern organizations are there in UNO? Once you see here, this is the UNO building. It has some organizations, organs of the organizations and organs of the UNO also. Secretariat is one of the organ. You can see in the picture, secretariat, it is one of the organ. It has one secretary general which elected for 5 years. Secretary general. See here, it carries day-to-day works, day-to-day activities. Like a CM office has CMO, like secretariat. In the same way, UNO has secretariat. It carries day-to-day activities. And what are the policies, what are the resolutions passed by General Assembly will look after by secretariat, will execute by secretariat. This is the secretariat. Okay. Here there are some objectives to the United Nations. The main objective is maintain peace and security. If any dispute there in member countries, we go for bilateral discussions to solve the problem. Maintain the friendly relations among the nations to promote cooperation in social, economical, humanitarian problems, and at the same time it protects human rights also. If any disputes in member countries, instead of going war, we should go for bilateral discussions and solve the issue in peaceful manner. No country should go aggressively against any country. Why? We don't want another war. Already First World War finished, Second World War finished. If you go for Third World War, it is a question mark for human beings. They cannot survive on the earth. So, to prevent wars, to provide peace to the world, to secure all the member countries, UNO is working. Next, this is the secretariat. Yeah, you are observing now Security Council. It is the one of the main organ in UNO. It has 15 members. Out of 15 members, 5 of them permanent members, 10 of them temporary members, who are the temporary members will elect for 2 years term. Okay, these 2 years term, these temporary members were elected by UN General Assembly. UN General Assembly. Then other 5 permanent members there. These permanent members you can see here ABCFR. It's a code, easily we can remember these permanent members of UNO. Even India also trying to become a permanent member in UN Security Council. You know already, China is objecting, USA is supporting. It will take time to become permanent member in UN Security Council. We hope India will become one of the permanent member in UN Security Council. So the main countries, 5 permanent countries who enjoy veto power. Veto power means to pass any resolution in UN Security Council. Out of 15 member countries, 9 countries should accept, 9 countries should vote. Otherwise, the resolution will fail. The bill will be failed. Out of 15, 9 of them voted, the bill will be passed. Okay, and the one of the country can use the veto power to stop the resolution. If all the 4 members, permanent members have voted, in other country also can stop. But rest of the 10 members, out of 10, 9 voted along with this 4, the bill will be passed. Okay, temporary members, it should be 9. If one country is using veto power means it will not work out. Okay, all the permanent members can use veto power. All 4 of them one side, one country is another side. Rest of the temporary members are this 4-member country, permanent country side. So the one country which is using the veto, it cannot work out. So these 5 countries has veto power which can stop any resolution in the UN Security Council. So other 10 permanent temporary members will elect for once in 2 years term. Next, it has some sister organs, agency organs. One is UNESCO, United Nations Educational, Scientific, Cultural Organization. It look after in scientific matters, cultural matters, language, culture, science, education. In this regard, it works in member countries throughout the world. It also protects the human rights. It is one of the important sister organization of UNO, that is UNESCO, United Nations Educational, Scientific, Cultural Organization. Then next one, it is UNICEF, United Nations Educational International Children Emergency Fund. United Nations International Children Emergency Fund. You know, in our India, there are Anganwadi schools there. Something will be contributed by UNICEF only, because it is Children Emergency Fund. Something food material which is supplied by Anganwadis received from this UNICEF. Okay, it look after children rights, their protection, their development, their survival, ensuring their protection, development, survival, and protecting their rights. This is UNICEF. It works for against child labor and food matters. All the countries, member countries, are they getting nutritional food, protein food? Okay, it will check and supply protein and nutritious food for the mothers and children's. Okay, this is the role of UNICEF. Next, World Health Organization. During this pandemic corona, how World Health Organization has worked, you know very well. It has done many researches towards corona disease, and it has released many bulletins to the world countries, what to do, what not to do during pandemic period, how can we take care against this corona, and this health organization will look after the health matters like this pandemic diseases. Before that, it worked against cholera, plague, dengue. In such a way, one more now, corona also. This is the World Health Organization. It is look after public health, okay, preventing epidemics, diseases like corona. Another one, ILO, International Labour Organization. See, here and there, everywhere in the world, the labor is exploiting. Against exploitation of labor, ILO will work. It provides opportunities to men and women to obtain work. Suppose in our India, Manrega there, Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme. It is a government duty to provide work to the people. So minimum work facility. that Manrega is providing work facility. By that minimum wages they are providing, by that they can survive easily. They can survive easily. ILO also work for labor rights, labor rights, and it fight against the exploitation of labor, against exploitation of labor, that is ILO. Now you are seeing FAO, Food and Agricultural Organization. Food and Agricultural Organization. See, for human beings, food is very, very important. Without food, we cannot survive. So, how much population there, how much food we required, how much we put for storage, for future purposes, if any pandemics, diseases, and disasters take place, how can we survive, what are the stocks of our food, everything will look after by FAO. What are the advanced steps can be taken in agriculture to produce more yielding? Okay, so on these issues, on agricultural issues, seeds, controlling animals, crops, diseases, improving irrigation systems and seeds, everything, climatic conditions, everything look after by Food and Agricultural Organization. And that other one, UNICEF already completed, and it also known as year UNO solved many international disputes by keeping bilateral discussions, by keeping peacekeeping missions, peacekeeping operations, and every country is holding weapons, but they do not, UNO prevents them to misuse these destructive weapons. See here, India also one of the founder member of UNO. When UNO was formed here in the year 1945, at that time to one of the India also one of them. India also one of them, founder member. At the time, Mrs. Vijayalakshmi Pandit was the first woman president of General Assembly. First woman president of General Assembly. Recently, last country which is joined in UNO, South Sudan. In Africa, there is the biggest country, Sudan. It was divided into North Sudan and South Sudan. South Sudan became a member of newest country which joins in UN. India and UN. Already it is one of the founding member along with 50 countries. India was a member of Security Council 7 times, which means in Security Council permanent member there, temporary. Permanent members are permanent. India became temporary member for 7 times. Okay, not only that, India also a non-permanent member, but other G group, G4 group, there are many groups, there Asian groups. Okay, it be the India will be the member, and it is seeking for a permanent seat in Security Council. And quick revision once again, now UNO has 193 members, Security Council has 15 members, out of 15, 5 are permanent, 10 are temporary. These 10 members will be elected by General Assembly for 2 years. Another one is Economic and Social Council. Now, before that it was somewhat active, now it was passive. Economic and Social Council now present it looking after by some islands. Okay. Next, International Court of Justice. It can solve the disputes among member countries legally. International Court of Justice, it has 15 judges for 9 years. And next, Secretariat. Okay, these are the things we have learned. Our channel is STR Social Studies. Please like, share and subscribe. By Sama Tirupati Reddy. Thank you.